Hey guys, it's Bizarre Individual here, and let's just take a minute to look at my new shirt I got today at Target. It was only $12, and they actually had like a whole bunch of other men's shirts, like they had like different Disney characters, and then they had like Dragon Ball Z, and then they had NSYNC, which I thought was really funny, but a Sailor Moon shirt for guys. And it was only $12, so I decided to get it. I will probably show it off again in my next haul video because it's just awesome. So yeah. Anyways, today I'm going to do the top 10 tag that aMeskeOHJ tagged me in about 2 weeks ago, and I noticed that everyone already did them except for me since I put everything off. So yeah. Anyways, let's just get into it. But yeah, so aMeskeOHJ, I'll link his channel below. He came up with 10 questions about manga to answer, and I noticed when I was going over them that some of them are going to be kind of more anime related for me. But yeah, anyways, and yeah, so anyways, so the first question is, what of the big three do you like the most? Or which of the big three do you like the most? And that will have to be One Piece, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I can't really get into Naruto, so and Bleach I never seen, so I do want to watch Bleach, but yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it. But I do really enjoy what I watched of One Piece, but I haven't read any manga of One Piece. Okay, so next up, what is the best shonen after 2015? And as you can tell, I'm not really big into shonen. It's my least favorite. I like seinen the most, and then josei, and then shoujo. And so I really enjoyed Seven Deadly Sins, and Blue Exorcist I liked. This is kind of just, this is a seinen. Yeah, most of it's just seinen. So I do have a couple of shonen that are on my TBR shelf over here that I still need to read. Does Sayuki count as shonen? If it does, then Sayuki's my favorite. Okay. Wait, that was but that was made before 2015, so skip that question. Okay, oldest volume of manga you have, and I can kind of answer that two different ways. When I was collecting manga, some of the oldest, I started with getting a whole bunch of shoujo because that's just what my friends were collecting at the time. So it would either have to be like Peach Girl, Card Captors, Hot Gimmick, Mars, kind of the staples of my collection. So yeah, but my very first manga ever, besides, I think, yeah, this was my very first, was volume 2 of No Need for Tenchi. And I got it because my favorite character's on the cover, which is actually another question, so I'll wait for that. And then my oldest volume, this one was published in it was, I think, published in Japan in 1987, and then brought over here to the West, or translated into English, in 1989. So yeah, it was Mai the Psychic Girl. So, okay, next up. Newest volume I own. I bought a lot of like used manga from friends and stuff, so that's not really new, but to me, I got a whole bunch of new titles, like in my haul videos if you just want to go watch that. But honestly, I think this is like technically the newest printed volume that I got, which is kind of sad, but yeah. But I absolutely loved it, so go check that series out. Car Under the Bridge. Okay. Next up, favorite manga character. I have so many. First will have to be L from Death Note. And like I said, this is mostly anime related, but as I just dropped all my DVDs out of this box, I hope nothing major broke. But anyways, wow. Is The Cast in Full Metal Panic, which is also a manga that I've read and I enjoyed, but I enjoy the anime more. And then I enjoy the Cardcaptor Soccer cast. Let's see. I know I mentioned Sayuki a minute ago, but I really enjoy the Sayuki cast in the manga. I really enjoyed the manga for Sayuki. I did enjoy the anime. I don't know which one I enjoy more, but anyways, yeah. So pretty much whatever series I'm reading, I come up with my favorite characters. So I have literally a favorite character for every single series that I read. So yeah. So I don't actually have just a favorite character. Okay, who is your manga, or who in manga do you count as your best waifu or husbando? And my best waifu would always be, has always been, Mahoshi from Tenchi. I just think she's funny, she's gorgeous, I think she's hilarious, she's ditzy, so yeah. And then as my husbando, besides L, but I don't know where I put him. But Tori or Toriko from Cardcaptor Sakura. So there you go. And guilty pleasure manga would I don't really have a guilty pleasure manga because I kind of got over that. Like, I used to be kind of ashamed that I read like really girly manga, and I would feel kind of ashamed to like bring that to like, you know, work or, you know, reading out in public or something. So I'd kind of pick like more of a guy title to read out, but now I just really don't care as I'm wearing a Sailor Moon shirt. But I'll have to go with Gravitation, just because like some people would be offended by that, so I wouldn't want to offend anyone and like read that in front of them, like my parents. But anyways, and then Angel Sanctuary, if you know the content, the relationship between these two, they're brother and sister, and they fall in love. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed both of these. So yeah, I guess that would be my guilty pleasure manga. So I mean, in the past, I've felt guilty for reading Peach Girl in public because it covers pink. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, how do you organize your manga collection? Okay, so I used to, up until recently, organize my manga collection. It was if I had the anime for it, and then I would organize the manga after. So that was really, I really liked that, but then I got kind of ran out of space, and so like when I went to look for like an anime or something, I couldn't really like see all my titles laid out. So I kind of didn't want to separate that, because that's kind of like how the chick that got me into anime, that's how she arranged her shelf, which her shelf was literally just, it's kind of one of those like small like, you know, media shelves that was kind of like high, like I think it was like 6 or 7 like high, and back then I thought that was a lot, and then now it's like yeah, now I don't even think I have that many. Well, I know I have that many, but like now I don't have as many as some people. So anyways, so yeah, so she organized it like that, so I just started organizing it like that. And then I kind of liked Otaku Penchiori's like collection, where she's made like a anime shelf. So I kind of copied her idea and separated all my anime, which is over there. That's one looking over there. And it looks really nice, so I really like it all like spread out and displayed, and then it gives me a little bit well, I thought it would give me more breathing room on my manga shelf, but it's just a manga shelf, especially with the packages coming in. It's completely taken up. So, yeah. But at least it's not as bad because it was more double layered. And, yeah, I like it. Well, it breathes a little bit better, but not as quite good as I want it because I like my goal for the future for my organizing my manga collection is to have just a couple of spaces like of decorative stuff like in between to like make it breathe so it'd be more pleasurable to like look at. And so yeah, so now how I organize it now is like, you know, my anime's on one shelf over there. Then I have my shoujo and josei complete on one shelf. Yeah, that's Tokyo Pop over here. Then my small yaoi, and then it's kind of mixed in with my completed Tokyo Pop because I didn't have any space for it. Then I have another shelf right here with my shoujo and josei gaps that I need to fill in, so I can just go to that shelf and know what I need to order, or if I find like a good deal, I know what volumes I'm missing. My clamp shelf, like the yeah, all the clamp is down there. It almost comes to the bottom. I kind of double stacked some clamp at the bottom so I can have more room for miscellaneous down there. Yeah, behind me is mostly completed or a large chunk, because I don't have many completed shonen and seinen titles right here, which I would really like to separate those two eventually. And then this shelf right here is my TBR and kind of my overflow of my shonen and seinen. But yeah, and that's how I organize my collection. Okay, number 9 is like, who is your anime hero? And I don't have really a hero even in real life. Like, I don't know, like I don't know, I'm just gonna pass on that question. Okay, manga you dropped. This is kind of a tough one because mostly when I drop a manga, it's because I want to go read something else. So, yeah. So it's not necessarily that I don't want to read the rest of it, it's just something else like piqued my interest. So, like, and I do want to go back and read every single series that I did drop, and that would be Vinland Saga. And I did go back and read the first volume and I really enjoyed it, but then I don't know, that series, like, I have to just go back and read it, so it's like I'm going to, like, if I don't like just dedicate time to it and read it all the way through, then I'm not going to remember like what I read and stuff. I kind of dropped this series. I just didn't really like it. Read the first 2 volumes. There's 6 more. Let's see. What other series did I dropped? Yeah, I didn't like some other series that I actually finished, so I can't really drop them because I finished them. Like I said before, Skip Beat. But I want to give that another chance. So I only read the first 3 volumes. So it's like, you know, and I also was reading that when I was reading other things. So like that just piqued my interest more. So maybe like one day I might pick it up and just, you know, continue reading it and actually really get in the story that like nothing else distracts me. So yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about drop series. And that was number 10, and I'm going to tag some people below, I guess. I feel I hate tagging people because I feel kind of like I left people out, but I tried to like rotate people that I tag, so if I don't tag you in this one, I should tag you in another one, and yeah, just everyone just do the tag, everyone. But I'll just tag a couple people below to force them to do the tag, and then some people that I used to tag don't do my tags, so I'm just going to stop tagging them and tag people that I know that will do them. So anyways, yeah, go check aMeskeOHJ's channel out, and I'll link his Instagram below. Go check his Instagram out too, because he draws amazing. Like, he is so talented. He draws really realistic people. yeah, just go check him out. And anyways, thanks for watching.